Hey, Collab Coach here again to share some wise words and wisdom for the week. And we are week 2 of the self-esteem series. And today I wanted to talk about and ask you this question. Is your self-esteem where you want it to be? Now, it's one thing, as I talked about last week, is to see if what level of self-esteem you have. But another thing to ask yourself is this exactly where I want my self-esteem to be? And the reason why I ask this question is because a lot of us, we can pretend like we're confident. We can pretend like we have the stamina, the strength, the endurance to tackle anything that comes our way. But in reality, deep down, we have negative thoughts. Now I'm gonna break down a little bit negative what negative thoughts are, and if you are that person that has negative thoughts even right now to this day, because in all reality, I do. Now, negative thoughts are those things that in your head that are constantly talking to you, those things that put you down, those things when you look in the mirror that may say that you're ugly or you need to lose some weight or you're not where you want to be, or one eyebrow is not perfect symmetrically with the other eyebrow, so on and so forth. And it can even be as small as that to even things as big, like, oh, you're a failure. Oh, you didn't accomplish this which you when you say you was going to accomplish that. You have not been successful in your life, so on and so forth. Now, these negative thoughts are powerful because of the fact of what we produce and what we have power to produce in this world, and that is words. Words come from your tongue. And if you're spiritual, if you're not spiritual, but we all have a realization that the tongue is powerful because it produces words. Now, these words can either benefit you or hurt you. Now, let's say, for example, you telling yourself, "Oh, you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to." You have daily affirmations that you tell yourself on a daily basis. You have positive words that you share to your friends, your family, or you have positive words that are said to you. Those are the power of the tongue. In the same regard, the tongue can be used in a negative way. Someone always belittling you, someone bringing you down, someone talking bad about you, someone telling you how insignificant you are, someone constantly using words to be abusive towards you, be verbally abusive. These are all things that the tongue can do. Now, what the tongue produces is words, but have you ever thought to yourself, well, how is the tongue given this much power? We always talk about how the tongue has so much power, but how is the tongue given this much power? And I'm here to say the tongue is fueled by your thoughts. Now, we can pretend all day that we always have positive thoughts 24/7. Reality, we don't. I don't have positive thoughts 24/7. I can consider myself as very optimistic. We tend to have negative thoughts whether we want them or not. We tend to have negative thoughts because of what other people tell us. We tend to have negative thoughts based on our childhood. We tend to have negative thoughts based on the pain we received in the past and currently receiving. All of this makes up our thoughts. Now, the problem comes when we are constantly repeating the negative thoughts that someone has told us. We're constantly telling ourselves these negative thoughts, and it hurts us to the fact that it lowers our self-esteem. Everything comes from somewhere, and I'm trying to break down where the roots of all these low self-esteem comes from, because it comes from your negative thoughts. Now, I know you're asking, well, okay, yeah, I know my negative thoughts. Yeah, I know there's some things I tell myself every day. Yeah, I know there are some things that are not beneficial for me, and I have been hurting myself because of the thoughts I tell myself. But I've always been told to just stay positive. Yes, staying positive is great. Staying positive is powerful. But if you think that you can just continue to stay positive and that's it, like it's gonna magically one day it's gonna magically happen that those negative thoughts are gonna disappear, and all that power from those negative thoughts that fueled all those negative actions, those negative fears, those pains, anxiety, it's just gonna disappear. I'm here to tell you that's not gonna happen. Now, what we can do, and it's the best surefire method, is to go seek help. I know it is difficult to go seek help when you have to be vulnerable. And it's very vulnerable to talk about your self-esteem because of the fact this is how you feel about yourself and how you think the world feels about you. Especially when you go into this world where you're constantly being bullied socially, maybe bullied in person, where people they fuel off of hate and anger. And when you are seeking help from someone and you're being vulnerable, You just don't know how that person is going to help you, or how that person is going to help you with the situation of being having self strengthening your self esteem. Because in reality, just because you go seek help from someone doesn't mean you get the help that you thought you're going to get. And that becomes something that hurts you in the long run. Because let's put it this way, you're vulnerable and you go seek help from someone, and they either give you the wrong advice, or they belittle you and tell you that, oh well, you need to just get over it. Oh, they give you the wrong advice, stating that, oh, it's all your fault and you need to just fix it on your own. That's not helping anyone. Just take someone telling you something and throwing it back at you is not going to help you create a better positive thoughts or positive mindset, and so on and so forth. And when that happens, that hurts. And it hurts even more when you have to go constantly going to seek help from people when you're not really sure that they're going to help you the way that you need to be helped. I'm here to say that that happens. And I put this in my perspective as well. When I have low self-esteem and I went to go seek help from a friend, they told me that I just need to get over it, man up, suck it up, keep your emotions inside, bottle it up, and move on. Men are not supposed to be in touch with their feelings. That's women. That's women traits. That's what women do. But in reality, we're all human. If you're a man and you feel like you have all these feelings bottled up and you have low self-esteem, it's okay to go seek help. It's okay to go find help from someone that you know that can help you. In the same regard for women as well, if you know that you have girlfriends, you have parents, you have family members that you know they're not going to give you good advice and they're pretty much negative in your life, don't go to them for help. Seek help, and I think the best thing to do in these situations is to seek help from an outside source. Someone that doesn't know you, someone that doesn't have a relationship with you, someone that hasn't even met you yet face to face. Those are the people that are not going to have a preconceived notion about you, and they'll be able to help you the best way they can because they know that you are brand new to them. You have a clean slate. You have a clean history. They're not gonna base what you're going through today based on what happened last week or what happened years ago. They're just gonna see it for face value and what you show to them and what you express to them. That is the best way to get help for this situation. So if you are right now in a situation where you know that your self-esteem is not where you want it to be, it's because of one, there's a lot of negative thoughts that you're dealing with, that you're battling with. And the biggest battle that you're going to go through in your life is not with a physical person. It's not going to go with not against a big force or corporation. It's going to be the battle within yourself. The battle between positive thoughts and negative thoughts. And this battle, you need help. You can't face this big old negative thoughts that was accumulated over years and decades by yourself. That's why you need to get an outside source to give you that extra boost to help fight against these thoughts. Because if you were able to do it by yourself, you would have done it already. If you were able to help yourself at this point, you would have done it already. Yes, you have the power to do anything you want. You have the mindset and the power to do everything you want. But there are things that you don't know that can help you with what you're going through today. There are situations and experiences that people have gone through outside of your realm, of your community, your society, that can help you with your self-esteem. Because as I talked about last week, you're a product of your environment. You are a product of the crowd. You're a product of the people that taught you things. So now it's time to get knowledge from outside sources to help you become the best self you could possibly be. You've already learned everything you can from your area, from your community, from your society. Now it's time to go out to another society, to another mindset to help you in the long run, especially with this battle with self-esteem. Self-esteem is not going anywhere. Self-esteem is a part of you. Self-esteem is how you feel on a daily basis. So if you are constantly being bombarded with these negative feelings, these feelings of hurt, these feelings of pain, these feelings of fear, these feelings of anxiety, it's going to tear you down little by little every day to the point where you will have a self-esteem that's so low that you won't be able to even help yourself. But if you are watching this today, I'm here to say you can seek help from somewhere else. If you don't know where to seek help from, contact me. If you don't know who you can talk to, contact me. I might not be the person, but I can show you and point you in the right direction to get someone to talk to, because that is what I'm here for. But who am I? I'm the collab coach. I focus on relationships, but not only intimate relationships, relationships with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with yourself. It is May Mental Health Awareness Month, and I wanted to do something special. 15-minute free conversation with me with anything you want to talk about, anything you want to vent about, anything you want to get off your chest, anything you feel like you need help with, relationships with yourself, relationships with your friends, families, whatever. Just message me, free 15 minutes, no strings attached. Simple as that. I am the collab coach. I focus on relationships, but not only intimate relationships, relationships with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with yourself. Follow me on Facebook, Collab Coaching, Instagram, Collab Coaching. All my videos are on YouTube, or my series are on YouTube, Collab Coaching. Don't miss out. Just type in Collab Coaching and just like and subscribe. Simple as that. Until next time, thank you for watching, and get help when you know that you need it. Thank you.